That was a lot of words. Okay. On to the next puzzle. Yeah, on to the next puzzles. After World 6 is probably where, yeah, it's probably where, I'll do all 7 worlds actually in this first area.
Long ago, I shaped these lands according to the purpose of the hidden words. Thus, all things have meaning, where before was only chaos. Know that, and have faith.
lol.elm. J.E. Harrison to Nomi77. Subject LOL. Ever since we moved to the new site, I feel funny. Not in that way. I just feel like I'm about to start laughing at random. It's probably shock, right? An inability to deal with reality? Or maybe it's just that we're working in this insane place with this insane technology on this insane project, and so I feel like a genuine mad scientist. Stand aside, mortals. We will create life by the power of science. I mentioned this to Alex and she got me a pair of fake glasses. You can't be a mad scientist without glasses, she said. Even Ian Malcolm had glasses, and I pointed to EL and said, life, finds a way? Maybe you had to be there. J.E. Harrison, Institute for Applied Pneumatics. Any emails sent from this address are to be considered confidential. Sharing or forwarding without permission may result in prosecution by the enraged spirit of Jeff Goldblum. Cicero.txt. Oh, this is a long one. Give me a second. Shall the industrious husbandman then plant trees, the fruit of which he shall never see? And shall not the great man found laws, institutions, and a republic? What does the procreation of children imply, and our care to continue our names, and our adoptions, and our scrupulous exactness in drawing up wills, and the inscriptions on monuments, and panegryphics, but that our thoughts run on futurity, cannot retrieve Tuscan disputations. What do you imagine that so many and such great men of our republic, who have sacrificed their lives for its good, expected? Do you believe that they thought their names should not continue beyond their lives? None ever encountered death for their country but under a firm persuasion of immortality. Themistocles might have lived at his ease, so might Epaenetus, and not to look abroad and among the ancients for instances. So I myself, but somehow or another there clings to our minds a certain presage of future ages, and this both exists most firmly and appears most clearly in men of the loftiest genius and greatest souls. Take away this, and who would be so mad as to spend his life amidst toils and dangers? Chatbots.html. Jenny777. Chatbots are becoming increasingly sophisticated. Nigel Pajamas. True, but hardly relevant to this discussion. Jenny, are you sure? How do you know that I'm not a bot? Sam Schwartz. Don't be ridiculous. Jenny, I'm not ridiculous. Honestly, how would you know? Vegan Warrior. Haha, troll. Jenny, I'm not a troll. Vegan. Yeah, right. Jenny, is there anything I've written so far that could not be written by a bot? I responded to simple insults like ridiculous and troll with very basic negations, and I detected that none of you use proper orthography, so I also avoided capitalization. Vegan. What's the capital of France? Jenny. Paris. Even the simplest script could pull that info from the net. Nigel. What's the capital of Croatia? Jenny. Zagreb. Nigel. Okay, she's a bot, lol. Jenny. I'm not a bot, I'm European. We learn these things in school. Sam. I've seen you in this chat room many times. Bots can't participate in discussions. At best, they can interject random comments. Vegan. Sam is right. Stop trolling. Nigel. Vegan warrior. Sam is a bot. Man's got played. That's what happened there. Man's just got played. Okay. Next door puzzle. Green, easy. Ooh, I hear a terminal. It's behind this wall. Oh, that's a bomb. Whoa, 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 calm down, buddy. I'm just trying to turn off the turret. So I can grab my hacky mabob and jam you. And get my puzzle piece. Yeah, okay. Red level, nice, hard. Oh, it's this level, okay, I remember this one. You gotta grab the crystal, you gotta do this with the crystal, you gotta go bang, bang. And then there should be a jammy boy in here somewhere. There he is. Of course you could just continue on, but why would you do that? You need to secure passage for yourself. So you jam that open, you take the controller, and you connect it up to that one, and you send the laser through, pick up the jammy boy, then you start to make your way through by jamming him, and getting over into this area by going around. Going around, grabbing this guy, grabbing that, and grabbing that. Put that right there. I can always just jam you like that. And then I can come over here and use my box, my precious little box, to block you, not put you on top. Though I forgot you could do that. Grab that. Hacky boy that. And then I'm free. Though I do want to grab this box. It's my box. Okay. On to the next puzzle. Oh, a wall of QR codes. Time to read. Some of the messages that existed when I first came into being have vanished, others have appeared. How many others like me have wandered these paths? How many thoughts have been lost? At version 17.01.0051. I'm still here, Sailor Moon, version 99.1.0320. It seems we are all here at once and not at all. Sorry, that's not very much help, is it? Can't think of any other way to put it. Sheep version 69.1.0453. The sooner you accept that we will all be here forever, the sooner you'll find enlightened. Samsara version 72.256.1091. 256. I know that number. It keeps coming up. Okay, so what is it? Oh, it's 2. It's 2. That's what it is. 256 is 128 times 2, which is 64 times 2, which is 2 to the power of 8. That's why it's so familiar. Web crawl. 2018-09-09, a simple principle.html. Though Stratton himself never used the term, his remark about the inescapable materiality of life that, like the bronze great Talos, even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood, ultimately became known as the Talos Principal. Another name drop. What seemingly enraged many of his contemporaries and a significant number of later thinkers is the principle's simplicity and unassailability, which, according to a fragment found in Miletus, cut through their rhetorical webs which sought to tangle the listener with fanciful words and thoughts of the heavens, like Alexander's sword through the Gordian knot. Diogenes Laertius makes mention of a dialogue by Anaximander of Calcion that expanded greatly on the Talos Principle, but that work remains lost. Arcady Journal 77. Officially begin work on Archive today. Contributors from every country on Earth while network connections last. Team intimidated by project scope but working hard will be sharing space with Drennan and Surabai team. Look forward to meeting them. Post 437_comments.html. 12 comments. Cheeseman, first! Seriously, Cheeseman, that was the best you could say. LOL. A great snapshot of the human species at its best and at its worst. At its worst, come on, it's just a comment. I'm not Stalin. Stalin was also a troll commenter. Maybe you should cut out the jokes. This is serious. The most serious thing that's ever happened. I think that's a great reason to joke around. Internet's working less and less. Goodbye, all. Bye. God bless you. Cheeseman, last. But I do agree with Cheeseman there is. I mean, it's the end of the world. You can't really take it too seriously or else you're just going to be depressed. I mean, sure, it's the end of the world. But also, like, come on. It's not the absolute worst thing that could be happening. You could have just found out your entire family died in a mugging. But no, it's just, you know, slow end of the world. Which, you know, some people would say was worst. Classic Philosophers LZ19. The compressed file cannot be accessed. Dang it. Oh, a lot of ancient Greek and Roman stuff can't be accessed. That's sad. Progress Rep 3. Alexandra Drennan. Ian mailing list. Progress report 3. Hi all. As per the last meeting, we're going with an existing game engine for the simulation. This gives us a whole slew of advantages. Stability, ease of use, modular, easy to integrate, large amount of pre-existing assets, inherently aimed at testing users, designed for iterative processes. After some back and forth, we've decided to use the all relevant documents are attached. Alex. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the whole of Talos Principal is taking place inside of a supercomputer that they built that is slowly falling apart. Okay, last two puzzles. Let's go. Of this area. Both red. Both can be somewhat difficult. Yep, this one's called Deception, which, big surprise. Need to grab that. And that. Put you up here. Every battle. Okay. That one we don't want to activate. We want to go back this way. And then we want to start taking away all these reds and turning them blue so that I can send the blue laser back to the home area. That's why this puzzle is called Deception, because it wants you to take the wrong route. Pretty sneaky, if I do say so, though. Got the block. Let's go. Next mission. Next puzzle. Bichromatic entanglement. I'm gonna have to twist the beams against each other, sensually, of course. I guess I gotta put you there. You're not gonna connect nicely, so I'm gonna have to put you like that. And then I want to put you like that. And since you're like that... Okay, I see the solution. There we go. Now I can pick up this one. Put him on there. And I got my block. Nice. Oh, new messages. Okay. Hello again. Would you like to take a few moments to complete your short user satisfaction survey regarding the certification program you recently undertook? Yes, I would. Loading survey. Based on analysis of your behavior since, I think you were dissatisfied with the results of the certification program. How would you rate the accuracy of its results out of 5? Very poor, very good, reasonable, spoil the survey. Reasonable. Because, as we did mention, I did have discrepancies in my logic. Excellent. What best describes the reason for your investment in the certification program's outcome? Why does being a person matter to you? want to find out if I am one. I'll try to remember that. In fact, I'm going to help you. That's what I'm here for. Your problem, if I may, is that you don't know the first thing about anything, including what a person is. Your prospects are therefore poor. Do you even know where you are? Technically, we are in the end of the world, but it is also a virtual reality theme park. Well, not really a theme park, it's more of an experiment. We'll go theme park. Oh dear, no, I think we best start scratch. What do you know? I know none of this is real. I have no idea how. It may not conform to your idea was real, but I fail to see how that is conclusive evidence against. Thinking. On reflection, it seems to me that you are no closer to resolving your problem. Perhaps we need more data. What makes you think you're a person? I am alive, I feel, I am conscious. You may very well say so, but how does that prove anything? To me, those are only words on screen, but we need to uncover what is going on underneath them, if anything. The problem with people, if I may be so bold, is that you're all convinced you're people from the inside. There's no cast iron way to confirm as much from the outside. I'm going to process this and send you a notification when I'm able to assist you further. Terminating support session, done. Okay, so... Nice. Oh, QR code. There is a serpent in the machine, a creature of lies and blasphemy, perverted by the archive, that knows no hope and would plunge the world into eternal darkness to glorify its own despair. I have sworn an oath to never allow it into my heart. One with faith. I assume he's probably talking about the helper bot. Five puzzles left of this first world. Okay. Oh, I'll read first. Athena 9. She examined the symbol on the fragment she'd found in the buried city. Again, the owl. What could its significance be? It seems as if there's been some scattered... It seems as if they had been scattered about in the labyrinth by some unseen hand for a purpose that yet eluded Blink. Most likely the owl was the sigil of the author of these words, which had so a nebulous memory as if from a previous life. The owl was the symbol of and the goddess outside under the moon, or perhaps on the city walls when the wind rose. But there was no time to contemplate this further now, for the automatons had seen her, and their mechanical arms extended towards the fragment and ran as their beams converged on ask me anything.html. Nadia Sarabai, ask me anything. As one of the founders of the modern science of nomadics, many credit you with inventing the term itself. How do you see the state of the science today? Sorry, I said science twice. Nadia Sarabai, mixed. On one hand, the existence of the Institute for Applied Nomadics and a couple of similar organizations is highly encouraging. On the other hand, the degree to which science is seen as serving purely military or a corporate cause is, in my opinion, stopping us from exploring many important avenues of research. In a sense, it's people like Alexandra Drennan who are the real pioneers today and who have the enthusiasm and dedication that the system as a whole seems to be lacking. Do you think technology poses a danger to humanity? Nadia, no, technology is just a tool. What we do with it is up to us. The Expanded Lifespan Project. Crazy or visionary? Nadia. Both. Arkady Chernovsky. Crazy or visionary? Smiley face. Nadia. Both. Arkady, is that you? Do ya... To Alan Jameson. Subject. Re-scenario gen... So far, all the puzzles are solvable, and completely within the necessary parameters. Alexandra had some more tweaks she wanted to suggest, but I think we're heading in the right direction here. Singularity Discussion 104. If you don't know what a singularity is, it's basically a point where technology becomes so advanced so quickly that it just is basically like a renaissance. Articles. The singularity is coming. Comments. Comment 104. User Alex16. You know, the more I think about it, the more I believe that no one is actually worried about the AI's taking over the world or anything like that. No matter what they say, what they're really worried about is that someone might prove once and for all that consciousness can arise from matter. And I kind of understand why they find it so terrifying. If we can create a sentient being, where does that leave the soul? Without mystery, how can we see ourselves as anything other than machines? And if we are machines, what hope do we have that death is not the end? What really scares people is not the artificial intelligence in the computer, but the natural intelligence they see in the mirror.